Chrissie Swan Show.
Love that song, Calvin Harris.
And Clementine Douglas, who we were just Googling, Swanee.
She looks as if Lola Young and Lily Allen had a baby.
She does.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
Kelsey Grammar, famous from Fraiser, which
mean,
must have been off air for decades.
Also famous for being Camille Grammer's husband.
Who's
Shout out to the
Camille?
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans out there.
Oh, okay.
So she was on the first season, Swanee, of
Right.
Beverly Hills.
Yes, I did know this.
And he was always away. And then it came out at the end of the season that he'd been cheating on her.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that he was cheating with his current wife, Kate Walsh. Is that right? Would that be right?
I reckon maybe
Maybe
he's...
about 12, 14 years ago.
Yeah,
okay.
that sounds right.
All right, so because he is about to become a father for the 8th time.
Oh, my God. How old is Kelsey?
70. And I'm looking at the ages of his children,
Yeah.
and it looks like there's at least, this is the third mother. So the first two, 41 and 33. Then there's Mason and Jude, 23 and 20. Are they the children of the one from Real
Camille,
Housewives, I reckon?
correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Then comes Faith, who's 12. So he's obviously moved on from the mother of Jude and Mason.
Yes.
With Kate Walsh, who is now 46 and having their 4th baby.
Wow.
They're both very... sorry, but having kids is a real big deal. It takes a lot of energy.
I know.
Wouldn't you, if you were lucky enough to get to 70, just want no more poo?
Yes.
You know, unless
would
it was
think.
your own.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've only got a couple of years before you're changing your own nappy. You don't want to change someone's nappy.
No, you don't. And also there's always the argument, but he's with a new partner. They want more kids. It's like, no. Kate and Kelsey have already got 3 together.
They've got 3.
Why are you having a 4th, guys?
I mean, babies are cute is the thing, and you can get addicted to having babies.
It's a scary addiction to have.
Also, maybe at 46, she was like, my last egg's rolled.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm
We can
never
just
going to get pregnant. And
have fun.
bang. Yeah. What was the second story that I was going to talk about?
The great Stormy Webster,
Oh,
Kylie
my God.
Jenner's
Okay. So,
daughter.
Kylie Jenner, fast becoming my favourite.
Yes.
Kardashian. Oh, no, I don't.
Khloe.
Don't tell Chloe I said that. Anyway, she has released a little snippet of her and Stormy having a conversation about the way Kylie, her mum, used to look during the King Kylie era. If you don't know what that is, it was when she had the blue hair and...
Yeah.
Anyway, it's so funny when kids see old photos of you and they're like, is that you?
What are you wearing?
This is exactly what happened between Stormy and Kylie.
Did you dye your hair in that photo?
No, it was a wig. Mommy used to love wearing wigs.
A blue wig with red outfit? It's not a good combo.
I know.
It's so gorgeous.
Those kids are going to grow up and rule the world, man.
And it sounds like she's sort of precocious, but it was a really gorgeous exchange between the two of them. Yeah.
Also, what taste at 7 years old to know that the King Kylie era was terrible?
And she was so outraged by it.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
I had a Gracie Abrams itch just this morning, and I've listened to her all morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Has that itch been scratched?
It sure has, and just a little tickle then as well.
Before we get to clickbait, Swanee, I just need to bring up this unbelievable giveaway we are doing next week with BYD.
It's the first time we've ever done this.
The first time we've given away a car on this show. We're giving away a BYD Sea Lion 6 plug-in hybrid SUV. We'll give you all the deets and info on how to win it Monday, but just make sure you've registered via the Nova
It's the
Player app.
Sea Lion.
Go beyond expectations with the BYD Sea Lion, a Sea Lion 6 plug-in hybrid SUV. Who was that? Where did that come
Sea
from?
Lion.
Was that
It's
you?
the Sea Lion, yeah.
Can you do that again?
But there's no one else in the studio.
I know, but I just thought I thought Scudder or someone had tapped in. That was...
Chrissie's Clickbait.
I wish Meghan Markle would do something funny like a sea lion impersonation.
Not possible.
You are my ears, and I really appreciate you listening to the whole podcast that she sat down and done. She's only done 2. One with that insufferable girl that goes, yeah. And then Another one with this English girl. And
Emma Green.
you listen to it.
Well-
because there's only so many pillows I can stab. And I appreciate your efforts.
It's a 90-minute podcast, and I had to talk about it on Today Extra this morning, so I thought I'd better get across it. But it was so funny, Swanee, when we were talking about it. I think we're known for not liking her. And David Campbell on air said, maybe you and Chrissie could interview her. I think Chrissie would like that.
No, I'd have to politely decline. I'd have to just say, listen, I can't pretend.
Could you not? Just for 15 minutes.
Unless the podcast was called I Hate You, Changed My Mind.
Great premise.
Anyway, so these are the little bits and bobs that I found particularly annoying. This one first.
I wonder if you could rewrite your public narrative from scratch. Is there anything that you would do differently? Yes, I would ask people to tell the truth. Don't you ever feel like just being like, just leave me alone, like let me show you?
Peaks and valleys.
Peaks and valleys.
You know, my dear friend Serena, who I'm sure you know, she told me years ago, a lie can't live forever. 8 years is a long time.
Okay, so there's a couple of things in there I don't like. One, don't blame other people all the time for your problems. It's really unbecoming. And secondly, my friend Serena is obviously that tennis player, Serena Williams.
We get it. Your friends
Don't name drop. Why was it important to name the friend? I reckon if it was Susie who she went to school with, she wouldn't have got a look in.
No.
Would she? She wouldn't say, Susie, who I went to school with.
Yeah, no, you're right. Not good. Wow, shit, Chrissie's angry. I feel like I'm getting in trouble with those eyes.
Let's move on to the jam, shall we?
So many friends at the same time had texted saying, I don't know what it is, but your jam's just making me so happy. And I thought, maybe that's the thing.
Yeah. No, they didn't.
Nobody said that to you.
Nobody said that. Oh. And the reason I know is because I give away stuff all the time. Nobody says, oh, all my friends at the same time. Imagine if Beck and all my friends at the same time. Oh, your green curry's making me so happy.
No, you gave me a lasagna on Monday and I said, wow, that was so yum. You know, I don't go, it made me so happy. Okay, to be devil's advocate though and flip this on its head, Swanee, there was one section of the podcast.
And I must say, she posted a video yesterday to her socials and I sent it to you and I said, this is gorgeous. I love it. It's not insufferable.
The Father's Day.
So she might be turning it around.
Harry video. She spoke about acting and I think she should go back to acting.
She should. And well, actually, some would argue she is.
When she spoke about acting, she didn't have that fake smile and fake tone in her voice. She was really calm. So at first she spoke about advice, really great advice to people that are acting and what she would do.
A piece of advice I was given years ago as an auditioning actress was don't try to book the part, book the room. It doesn't matter if you don't get that role. You might not be right for it. It's not about the part. You're going to see those producers and those casting directors at so many other opportunities. Book the room.
Absolutely. That is so true.
That just felt genuine.
Just be an impressive, good person because someone that's making decisions will go, no, you're not right for that. A year down the track, they'll go, but you know who was fabulous?
That Markle kid.
Yes.
Then she also spoke about, and I loved Suits, that at the end of Suits, she was secretly dating Harry, and then I think it was all secret squirrel about them moving. She didn't actually get to speak to the crew about what was happening or do a farewell party. The crew's always
everyone's favourite.
Do you ever miss acting?
Sometimes, but you know what? Actually, having a large team, being back on set with Love Meghan was great because I realized how much I had missed my crew. We couldn't say that I was leaving. We couldn't have a going away party. I couldn't say my goodbyes. If my crew's watching it, I've missed you guys. I wish I could have said bye.
Do you miss them? You must do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Again, that sounded genuine when she's not putting a fake, like, smiley, cheesy voice on.
I know, but if it was such a big crew on With Love Meghan, how are we supposed to believe that she hadn't prepared a dish for Mindy Kaling when she came over? Stop lying.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.